Shocked to find I wasn't streaming all that time. Right, so here's my log. I'm trying to make the world a better place by going through my to-do list. I've got to review a Dementia report, which involves me opening a folder. But first, I've got to install Word. I can get that off the KCL servers, but first I need a VPN. It's very complicated. I'm trying to do it on this one. King VPN. Yeah. I don't need it. I've just remembered it's not about the VPN. There was a thing about getting the Office right, wasn't there? It was, let me work this out, it's office.com/getoffice365 maybe? Is that right? Enter academic email address, kcl.ac.uk. I'm a teacher, or of the two. Huh, hang on, let me work out what my KCL email address is. Pretty sure it's that. Turns out I'm Joseph.Reddington, but I want to check some bits of it. King's email password, right. Let's go back to where we were here. You know what? I really am just going to do this from the other one. So let me go to me only. Make it clear I'm using this laptop. Oh. Right. Right, that's going to take, let's go into this, 12 minutes to download. So I can come back to that one then, can't I? That should be on the desktop. Look at who I am. All right. I wish to add the next actions. But the current thing on my to-do list involves me looking at my to-do list. Let's have a look. Add the bug reports for current OBF version. That's a thing I can do. So F version to do. So for that I have to open GitHub. World.im, and it is at the Open Voice Factory. Now the issue I have with that is that I need to open a new issue. Current OBF branch. There's too many rants. Delete word only deletes character. Shall I? Don't think I've checked out a version of this, but let's have a look. No, didn't want to do that. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and that. It's going to do all sorts of damage to this massive thing. We'll really check it out sooner or later anyway. I don't need it for this. No, master, I want OBF import. Should be a comment somewhere. In something 4 days ago. There's a comment on one of these. I saw it recently, and it's something I want to refer to. Now, github.com. I commented on it. Well, that's not true. I commented on lots of things. I've commented a lot today, in fact. Oh well. Oh, I know what it is. We can do it down here. On GitHub. I want it today. Oh. So hang on, I should know what I'm doing here. Open the GitHub. It's create verbal report. Find link to the version of the code you are looking at. And I can do that because I have to go that far. Don't know why that's looking. Hang on. Okay, so it's the current head branch, isn't it? Oh. Testing the reading of a REF file. Let's make this so you can see it. You can't see it, right? Submit our issue. Oh. Oh, I need to label it over here, do I? Very old people on the internet. Right, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Finding the link. Right, well, I'm not finding the link anymore, am I? So that's been done. Assign it with the other account. Honestly, if I didn't have this document, I'd forget my brain. 98. Oh. It's a bug. It belongs in repository OBF compatibility. Alright. I have those bits and I'm willing to call that a go. Alright, so that's done. Let's mark it as done as such. Fill out the closed banker form. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun live, but let's do it anyway. So I've got to go fill out the closed bank account form, but I want to go down to next actions, which is I've got to review the donation report. Open the folder. I have to download the. Got 7 minutes left. Download MS Office and transfer over. That's what I'm doing. But let's get the closed bank form, and if we're doing that, I also want to be me only. 1 second. So that I've got too many windows open. Yeah, that works. All right. I'm going to need to get some documents as well. Tricky, it'll be saying all of these aloud without actually, though we'll be not saying these things aloud, so that I don't have terrible things happen to me. That's not the bit I wanted. Those are checks. I do need to get further. Oh, I also need to, while I'm here, get out a paying in slip, because my bank requires paying in slips. Right, I can go in there, please. All right, what are we doing? Oh yeah. So. That's a bit weird. It says on here. Let's find it. Account name. This form's getting filled out. Oh yeah. Closing account number. Blue Books, if all accounts are to be closed, yes. What do we wish to do? Transfer to another bank. Right. Might actually keep this one with me. If I actually put all three of these together, I'm going to hand them to someone else to sign shortly, so I may as well have all the documents to hand. Right. Transfer to another bank. I don't know what the roll number is on this, for instance. Right, I filled out a form. Pretty good. Now, some bits I have to do about that. It's giving me some things I need to make sure I remember. To the filing cabinet. There we go. So, put bank documents in climbing. Right, and now this is going back in the thing. Alright, now we know where we are. Let's look at the desktop and let's look at right, fill out closed bank account form. I have done, but I also need to make sure it's done. I'll actually mark it off the to-do list. Boom. And the next thing is search funding for equality time. Let's do that. Well, that's fairly easy to do because I'm going to go to funding central. I think I'm probably going to have to log in here, so I might have to look up a username and password. Let's try. Now you have an astonishingly okay. That's not the one. I want funding central. Did not think that was going to be a password. All right. Yeah. All right. Now here, know what I'm doing. All right. So let's briefly take you off that so I can do a thing. Right. All right. I am now logged in. So what am I doing? Well, search for funding. So there's several ways of doing this. One of the ways is I want to look at deadlines coming in. Keyword search and announcements. I'm trying to match them against things. So I'm going to ignore that. Let's look at the deadlines. We don't have a funding deadline, so it's given me, but never mind. These are all quite good. Huh. I literally live there. That's interesting. I literally live here, and I've applied to that fund before and probably have it lying around. What time it closes? Oh, 12 noon. Dead. Worth a shot. Alright. Overseas terror fees. Nope. 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 Never got anywhere with Joseph Rowntree, to be honest. Might be worth looking into properly. I don't do any environmental stuff. Actually, I don't know how easy that is to read, so let's smash that up so we know what we're doing. Let's smash it down one more. All right. That's for UTE. Wishing charities to fund special. Okay, well, let's review that in a minute. HIV prevention. I haven't got any ideas. Some of these I'm going, do I know anybody who does this? I don't think I've got anyone on energy. Tell you what, I've increasingly like to apply for one of those. I used to hate these when I was an academic because you need to find someone in industry, but now I'm someone in industry. Can't do anybody there. Grants are available to community groups that for projects that benefit Guinness customers. I don't know where you'd start. Housing Association. That the Urban Commission is making it massive and far beyond our thing. I've moved out of Wimbledon. You know, I should at some point put together. Oh, what have I done there? No, that's fine. This one. Let's put 1 and be happy with it. I want to do a brainstorm on sport projects, particularly judo, because I can teach judo. I must have some guys who know a bit about that. Free winning projects. Six. Oh, we are far too close. I've got no one I can get to that fast. I should be paying more attention to the dates. Let's go back to, let's see if we can get to at least 14th. Oh, yeah, I want to do children in need, so that's big. Well, I've got 2 things to do, haven't I? Visual arts. I have got a thing for that, actually. I have got a thing for that. The amount of effort you'd have to go to get 400 quid is incredible. That would be amazing, but it's procurement, which means it's not going to be that innovative, and it's far too big for us. I'm looking for something in the sort of 20 to 50 grand range. Service. Sussex do alright, don't they? Oh, I have downloaded Microsoft Office now. It's a start. Oh, that reminds me. In next actions, I wanted to mark up the previous stream. I'm sure I'm looking after people. Village halls, homeless. Homeless village. Oh, I've got that guy. Let's see what I've got. Cycling in London. No. I like seeing, because I have no clue on how to do something good there, but I like to see that people are doing that sort of thing. That's really interesting. Like, you don't even think that's a service. Obviously it is. We're not in the North East. We're Definitely not procurement. That's too big. See, that looks doable. I mean, it's still a bit soon for that amount of money. I'm going to look into that because we've got some Stoke-on-Trent stuff. It's vague enough to investigate, doesn't it? The Luton one's only 10 grand and they didn't like us. Oh, that's I remember the thing I need to do. Wait. That could mean anything, couldn't it? What's the Hadrian Trust? Should be looking at that for Whitewater Writers, but it's too big and too soon. But that is as far as it'll let us go, won't it, on the deadlines? It's good for avoiding missing anything major in your area, but it's not quite where you want to be. Does it go any, if you do say London, does it go any further? I presume it doesn't. Let's have a look. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. There we go. Yeah, 24. Alright. So, now we've looked at those, let's look at news and events. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Let's have a look at this. That'd be really interesting, actually. If I had a good money-based one. It really does make you think how limited some of the offerings are. $2 million there. I don't know what that is. Loneliness from young people, maybe. Little Innovation Fund would be interesting. Right. $2.5 million to 15 community businesses. That's a lot of money. It's a bit too big for us, I think. But oh, hang on a second. Let me just pause you while I answer this phone. You alright?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey. I was just wondering how close you are to being done for the day.
5-10 minutes. I lost track of time, to be honest. I can come down now,
Okay.
but I can also take 5 minutes just to finish off what I was doing.
Okay, yeah, finish off what you're doing. I just, it'd be good to get some help, like clearing up outside so I can make dinner.
Alright, 5 minutes. Love you.
Thanks, son. Bye.
Hello. Right, I've been reminded that I have to go in 5 minutes, so let's make this a fairly short stream. And let's deal with the ones we've got. So, I think that's a bit rich for my blood, to be honest. Henry Moore. Right. Art galleries, museums, institutions, art and art history. It's not us. Help the homeless. Time to look at. None of those feel particularly good, do they? Anything in here of education? Education. No, I don't think. Oh, social inclusion. That's us. Let's put it into the list of to-dos, shall we? Where's my list of to-dos? Alright. GlaxoSmithKline Impact Awards. The 20th. Minimum turnover, maximum, minimum turnover. We don't quite hit that. Well, we might actually. Up to 10 winners, unrestricted funding. I don't know about that. I think we might. Yeah. All right, tell you what, we'll ring about those. Let's do that. Phone up about re-annual income. That could be quite good. Green Hall Foundation. No, it's not that. Right, I've done that. I'm not going to do any of those then, am I? Because that is the end of this stream. So let's end it there. All right. Thank you very much for listening. I will end less quickly next time.